Well, Leslie Marshall, I mean, that's one of the things that he's promised to do tonight. That we've been getting rumblings that he's really going to go right back at Hillary Clinton for her husband's behavior. In other words, he'll say, look, yeah, you know, I was talking poorly and I regret that. It was locker room chatter and yes, it's awful, but let's not forget, Hillary's husband actually did some very, very bad things to women, and she supported him throughout all of it. What will be her comeback, if you would, when he goes there?
Well, I think the best thing for her to do, if she takes my advice, is like Michelle Obama, First Lady, said, when they go low, we go high. And Hillary echoed that sentiment in the first debate. And I think she needs to do that for a few reasons. One, Hillary Clinton has never committed adultery. Both Donald Trump and Bill Clinton have. Two, Hillary is running for office, not her husband. That speaks very large to the voters, especially young female voters. And in addition to that, we now have tapes where Donald Trump has said negative things about both Paula Jones and Monica Lewinsky. I don't think it helps Donald Trump at all, not just with female voters, but overall, like Jonah said, he's going down. That's going to, I think, bring him even deeper, and he will be doomed if he does that, because I think she will be professional, presidential, calm, and I think sometimes when you have more dignity than getting down to that, get in the mud with that person, you win the argument.
Dignity is important. You know, last time around, at that last debate, the first one, Jonah, he found himself going down these rabbit holes over and over and over again, where he wasn't talking about politics. He was just trying to field insults from Hillary Clinton. All it took, seemingly, was this little poke, this little jab. Do you think we will see a repeat performance of that tonight, or has he been forced to really get with the program, given the criticism of the first debate, and then, of course, the whole tape issue?
Well, I mean, there was a lot of talk out of the Trump campaign that he was going to he was preparing, he was working hard, he learned his lesson from the first one. I don't think he's been humbled by his campaign, as we heard earlier, but he was certainly doing his homework, which he hadn't done for the first one, at least what we were told, until this tape came out. And then he abandoned debate prep to go on this Twitter tear again this morning, which I think gets us back to the problem. The regression to the mean of normal Donald Trump is someone who's very easy to bait. Hillary did not try very hard to bait him in the last one, and he's got to be distracted by all of this. And so it's possible that he'll be a much more disciplined guy, but it's certainly not the way I would bet.
You know, Rachel, this is the tough thing, because you keep saying, look, you're voting for the policy. You're not voting for necessarily whoever's delivering it. And as you said, it's hard as a woman, as a mother, to look past some of these things that you said, and certainly when it comes to this tape. That said, can you trust him to deliver on the policies that you want in place for this country?
I trust him more than Hillary, and that's not saying a whole lot, but I trust him more than Hillary. Here's what I think he has to do. He has to pivot. What really makes Hillary uncomfortable is not talk about Bill. What makes Hillary uncomfortable is talk about open borders, the stuff that came out in WikiLeaks. What makes her uncomfortable is talk about what her record is as a Secretary of State and what a disaster our foreign policy is. He needs to go back to those issues, because it's those issues that make politicians uncomfortable. He was the only one who was willing to go there in the primary to talk about these things. It's what put him where he is right now. He needs to go back to it. But Jonah is absolutely right. This guy is very, very thin-skinned. And it seems like she got the secret sauce. She knew exactly what to do. She pricked him, like you said, and boy, did he fall for it.
So
and
he's got to be careful tonight. I mean, because he's already in sort of a pricked state, if you would.
I just don't know if he can overcome it. I don't know if, I think it's in his DNA.
You're not sure. Gina, last word here to you. Can he overcome this tonight? And what do you say to conservatives who are saying, look, I just don't like the guy. I don't trust the guy. He doesn't represent the values that I have. Yet the alternative is Hillary Clinton.
I say Supreme Court, Supreme Court, Supreme Court, and the fact that Hillary Clinton admitted in the WikiLeaks that the things that she says to the people on Wall Street, they don't need to really believe what she's saying to the American voters. So the American voters have a very clear decision. Mr. Trump has said, I won't let you down. Hillary Clinton has essentially said, I lie to the American people, and I don't have a problem with it. And so she's the one who maybe should apologize
All right,
tonight.
we're going to talk some more about the WikiLeaks coming up. Thank you so much. It's good to see all of you, Rachel, Gina, Leslie, and Jonah. Interesting night ahead.